Hi, in this clip I'm going to show you how to perform statistical operations by using the SUMIFS function. I have my table over here on the left with sales data for all of my stores and all of the parts that we sell at those stores. We have the sales reps and how many units they sold and the revenue that was generated by the sales of those parts. Now, we're going to use the SUMIFS to calculate at this store how much revenue did we generate selling this part. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and click on the Formulas tab, and here in the function library we're going to go to the Insert function button because SUMIFS is not going to be found either logical or statistical functions. We have to search for it. Now, it's here at the top of my most recently used because I've just used it recently. But it won't typically be there unless you've been using it. So what we need to do is come to our search box and put in what we're looking for, SUMIFS, and we'll click on Go. And there it is. Let's go ahead and click OK. And we have our function arguments. Now, SUMIFS is a lot like SUMIF, except it allows us to use multiple criteria, which is really great. With SUMIF, we are only able to use one. So the sum range is what are we going to sum? So we want to sum revenue. So we're going to select that range, that column, the revenue column here, F2 through F128. And we're going to set our first criteria. And the first criteria is going to be the store. So we have to start with the criteria range. So we go here to column A and select the range that includes all of our stores and the individual criteria in that range, which is the store. Now, I want to use this store here, TZO-3138. So I'm going to click here in my little table on the right to select the store. Now, I could type the store name in. I could select it from column A, but I'm going to do column H over here. I'm going to select it from this little table for a very specific reason, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. And we see that there is the value we're looking for. Now, the second criteria is going to be the part number. So we have to select the column that contains the parts. We have to select that range of part numbers and set the criteria, the part. And that's going to be this part here. And again, I'm going to choose it from my little table here on the right. And we see that it is indeed ESK 1123. It's got that part number. And we already have our value, our answer, $13,250. If we click OK, we see that it is indeed $13,250 of sales for part ESK 1123 at store TZO 3138. Now, the reason I wanted to use the value from here rather than from the store column was because if I change this now, let me go in here and change this to a different store number. If I can actually pick that, there we go. Let's try another one. Let's try 7806. Let's see what our sales are there. And you see it updated. So apparently we made more money selling this part at that store, 7806. Let's go ahead and let's change the part number. Let's look for a different part. I know that there is a part 1124, so let's select that. And you see it is updated as well. So that's what's really nice about doing it here, selecting this value from here. Now you know how to use the SUMIFS function. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.